We have to go to the root. We have to go to the cause. Dealing with the condition itself is not enough.
Dear Mr. Massa, I'm just trying to mind my own business. What's the matter? It's just another day, another black king captured. I'm about to lose my brain, stuck inside this ghetto rapture. I got a lot of smoke. If you want it, you can have it. They want a hat trick, but this is black girl magic. Ain't talking about the kind that'll make you disappear, but I'm talking about the power of the melanin within. Ain't looking for trouble, but I'ma say this one time. I put two dukes up if you try to touch mine. We still want justice for Samir and Trayvon. You say you don't see color, but racism ain't blind. They targeting little kids whose skin look just like mine. So I'm paranoid, it's a war zone outside. And I'm a black queen, so if you ask me to step out of my car, you gon' have to snatch me. Cause I ain't going no damn well. Had to spend my whole life living unfair. Ancestors got my back and they right here. You can never understand, it's a nightmare. Living in my black shoes by the black rules. You can keep your handshake, I don't dap coons. The white man that go nuts if he can't shoot. But you all on his side like a damn fool. Make it make sense.
We are oppressed.
Queen.
We are exploited. We are downtrodden.
Make it make
We are
sense.
denied not only civil rights, but even human rights.
Ahmadiyyah.
So the only way we're going to get some of this
Ahmadiyyah.
oppression and exploitation
Queen.
away from us or aside from us is come together
Queen.
against the common enemy. Who taught you to hate the texture of your
Ahmadiyyah.
hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin?
Ahmadiyyah.
Parents, pay attention to the books, the school system, given to your little children. Lies mixed with wisdom. His skin too bright, so he was blind to the prison. My skin just right, so I collide with division. You trying to pray to God, but we tired of religion. No savior saving, we got to save our savings. We used to pay miss, how we gon' make the slave rich? But who's to blame, and tell me why you complaining? We need a team effort just to rule the nation. Like a bad relationship, missing communication. We missing moderation. They trying to get a poison to my population. No reparations, I'm getting tired of Satan.
We are oppressed.
Queen.
I'm getting tired of waiting.
We are downtrodden.
Queen.
We are denied not only civil rights, but even human rights.
Ahmadiyyah.
So the only way we're going to get some of this
Ahmadiyyah.
oppression and exploitation.
Queen.
In my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen. Why you hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans? I got dreams like King Luther, shed blood like Kunsa. You ain't here for my people, I ain't got nothing to say to ya. I want all the smoke like hookah. Talking reparations, America won't be great until they give us compensation. I'm like, I'm the hottest right now. See a bunch of lames out here trying to jock on my style. They be doing too much. I'm the queen, it's too easy. It's like they all in Popeyes, how they be talking so greasy. I just sit back and laugh while these haters get madder. So nefarious how they don't want my pockets with cheddar. I tell them they can do better. These snakes in the grass can leave a bite on your ass, cause y'all be trusting too fast. I got my foot on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regret, we only facing the threat.
This is the sound of Eric Malcolm.
It's a cut on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threat. Running through every challenge like a relay, break no sweat. It's a cold game, so I got that blanket with me. Now that my people awaken, ain't no going to sleep. I do not play by my piece, this time I'm playing for keeps. You talking slick, but when I see you like them ends, we gon' meet. And I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen, why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans, and I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen, why they hate me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X to my jeans and I got...
This is the sound of very fun.
All right. Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in once again to the original Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur show. I'm your host, Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur, and this is your morning wake-up call. So as you're coming in, please feel free to go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click that notification bell and click the word all so you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live. Okay, so let's see who is in here. My apologies for being so tardy, you guys. I was having some technical difficulties. Okay, and as you can see, my camera looks like the color is a little bit off. But so we'll just get through it. Hey, Juju, Claudette is here. Deronda, Terry Hartfield, Laverne, okay. Claudette, Metasimplicus is here. Queen Imoni Huey, 504 Nola, Kimberly France, Charlene. All right, Queen Sam. So let's get into it. Obsidian Blaze, Shy Hannah in the house. All right. Terry Henson is here. Christopher, Israelite. Okay. Israelite woman, shall I say. Okay, Deronda. So let's get into it. Everyone, please get the likes up. You all know how it is out here in these YouTube streets. All right. The shadow banning is real. So let's get ready to get into it. Likes up. Everyone, please like and share. Thank you in advance. All right. Hey, all hell no. Negro in the house. Nessie X, Carlton, Eva, MF Judge. Okay, so now let's get into it. Let's talk about Diddy first and foremost. Let's talk about Diddy because Diddy has been trying to get one of these cases dismissed, basically saying that they didn't have the law when this allegation supposedly occurred. And so he thinks that he should be able to just get rid of it. And so let's talk about it. Now, there's so many allegations against Diddy from so many different people. I know sometimes we might get confused and not remember which is which. Now, the one that he's trying to get rid of is the one that pertains to Joy Dickerson Neal. Okay, so let's talk about it. I'm going to pull the documents back up so we can just give a quick review of exactly what she was saying about Diddy. Likes up, everyone, please like and share. Thank you in advance. Okay, I'm going to share my screen in just a second. Let me scroll to the part that we need to be discussing. Okay, here we go. All right, about to share my screen. Likes up, everyone, please like and share. All right, there we go. Hope you all can see that. So let's talk about it because, like I said, Diddy said these laws didn't even exist. So don't even do him. Okay, and so now I'm going to start at this part on page 8. Okay, plaintiff was a hardworking student who balanced her studies while also working as a server at Wells Restaurant in Harlem, New York, to pay for her education. Plaintiff was looking to make a foothold in the music industry and had worked as a receptionist at Apple One, a renowned talent agency, and as a location scout for Gary Buer, an industry cameraman. Plaintiff also collaborated with Chuck Stone, a film director, on music videos for Grammy Award-winning artists A Tribe Called Quest and Michel DiGosello. I know I screwed that name up, but anyway. On repeated occasions, Combs pursued plaintiff for a romantic or sexual relationship. However, plaintiff had heard that Combs had a history of treating women badly and rejected his advances each time. Okay, time and time again. Now, in fact, Sister Soldier, a rapper from the Bronx, pointedly asked plaintiff why she and Combs had been featured together in the music video for Straight from the Soul by Finesse and Sinquis. Okay, plaintiff understood that Sister Soldier was warning her to stay away from Combs given his infamous reputation. Finally, on January the 3rd of 1991, during her winter break, Ms. Dickerson reluctantly agreed to meet Combs in New York City. Again, wary of being alone with Combs, plaintiff chose Wells Restaurant in Harlem, New York, which was a familiar environment as she worked there as a server and knew the employees. Now, as Wells plaintiff began to feel at Wells, plaintiff began to feel more comfortable as her and Combs engaged in conversation over food and drinks. Later in the evening, plaintiff had to utilize the restroom and left her drink unattended. Combs indicated he did not want the day to end and asked plaintiff to join him in doing some errands he had to run around the city. Now, while driving with Combs in his car, Combs produced a blunt and asked plaintiff to take a hit. So he's just riding around with weed in the car, smoking blunts and all that. Please pay attention. And quite comfortable doing so, no less, allegedly. Plaintiff politely declined, but Combs was insistent that plaintiff should roll with him and promised to have her home at a decent time so she could study. Feeling pressured, plaintiff reluctantly took a hit of the blunt. From that point on, plaintiff's memory is incomplete. Plaintiff recalls Combs bringing her to a music studio, and then she attempted to exit the car. When she attempted to exit the car, her legs felt rubbery and she was unable to stand. Plaintiff next recalls being outside of a residence where it seemed Combs was living, except he rang the doorbell. A man who was an acquaintance of both plaintiff and Combs answered the door. Plaintiff recalls that being odd, as she believed, perhaps mistakenly, that it was Combs's home. While in the home, Combs actually assaulted the plaintiff. Plaintiff recalls feeling humiliated and hurt, yet she could not escape the assault. Because she had been, now she's saying that she was drugged. Please pay attention. Plaintiff lacked the physical ability or mental capacity to fend Combs off. The next day, plaintiff's private area hurt in a way that she had never experienced from any prior consensual sexual encounters. Feeling confusion, pain, embarrassment, and shame, plaintiff did not go to the hospital or report the assault to the police and sought refuge in her apartment, avoiding any outside contact. Now, the next day, plaintiff broke down and tearfully recalled Combs' assault to her best friend. Shortly thereafter, Devontae Swing, a member of R&B group Jodeci, told plaintiff that Combs had filmed himself as he actually assaulted plaintiff and had shown the video to Swing and others while working at the studio. Plaintiff asked Swing who had seen the video, and he replied, everyone. Plaintiff was mortified as she learned that Combs had filmed the assault and knew it would haunt her for the rest of her life and career. Swing told plaintiff that he wanted to speak up against Combs, but was fearful that the band would lose their record deal. Jodeci was in the midst of recording their studio album, Forever Lady, for which Combs was doing A&R. Okay, and so I guess that's about all we need to hear about that. I want you all to pay attention. So, like I said, with all of these allegations, it's hard to keep track. Okay? It's hard to keep track. Okay, Queen Sam said I've read some or all of her books. From No Disrespect to Midnight. Oh, you're talking about Sister Soldier. Right. Okay. And so with that all being said, hasn't all these convictions, Bill Cosby and R. Kelly, had old charges brought against them since Queen Sam? Exactly my point. Like, who does Diddy think he is? But the fact that, this is what they've come up with after grasping for straws clearly, it just goes to show that they're desperate. At this point, they have to be extremely desperate. Because after months and months, this is how they respond. Please make it all make sense. And so let's talk about what he has to say about these allegations and why they should be dismissed. Likes up, everyone, please like and share. Sean Diddy Combs files motion to dismiss human trafficking. Okay. Now, Combs' legal team filed a motion on Friday to dismiss a number of claims waged against the music mogul for an sexual assault lawsuit that was filed in November. In the filings, Diddy's attorney argued numerous false, offensive, and salacious accusations were brought against Combs and his companies in a lawsuit filed by Joy Dickerson Neal under statutes that did not even exist at the time of the alleged misconduct supposedly occurred, and against corporate entities that were not formed during this existence. Okay, now Dickerson Neal alleged that the influential rapper gave her illegal substances, assaulted her, and abused her while she was attending Syracuse University in 1991, according to the lawsuit obtained by Fox Digital. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing right here for Miss Dickerson Neal. Now, they're saying that there was a video recording of this incident, that Devontae Swing told her that Diddy recorded it and showed it to everybody. The interesting thing is that if she was actually assaulted, if this was not consensual, if she was in fact given substances to make her incoherent and not realize what was going on, that would mean that the people that saw that video knew this. And that would mean that it had to be several people, because he said everyone saw it. That's what Devontae told her when she asked who all saw it. So you mean to tell me all of these people saw this and nobody thought to say or do anything? Nobody told her if she wanted to go to the police, they would have her back? Well, of course not. That's what it sounds like. Okay? That's what it sounds like. So anyway, now I'm going to show this footage of this news report. Likes up, everyone, please like and share. Thank you in advance. Talking about some of Diddy's alleged crimes. Now, I'm going to put something on the screen so I don't have any copyright issues with ScrewTube. Likes up, everyone, please like and share.
And people are, by and large, scared of him. So very well connected. He can hire the best lawyers in the world. He's smart enough to have alibis. And people are, by and large, scared of him, so they don't come forward and rat him out.
He's capable of being violent. We've seen it. I've seen him be violent towards producers. I've seen him be violent towards just people, period. Not just women, men, people. Violent meaning, if it's not done my way, we're not doing anything.
It was around this time, Puffy, who told Jet Magazine he got that name because of his temper, started going by Diddy or P. Diddy.
During the rise of his career, he had every bit of a sense of energy of being a bad boy.
Every time Diddy had gotten into trouble, they called me, and I had to be there to see what was going on, whether it was a shooting, an assault, or anything that involved him. I had to be there.
The next time Combs found himself in trouble with the law, he was alongside another megastar, then girlfriend, Jennifer Lopez. And because Diddy's checkered past is now under a microscope, he is also the subject of conspiracy theories, the most prominent of which surrounds the mother of 3 of his children, Kim Porter.
Kim Porter was with Puff for a long time. Kim Porter knows a lot about Diddy.
There were some violent moments in their relationship, but from the inside looking out, those are just normal problems that you see people having. But from the outside looking in, you might call it violence.
The rumors were, I think she was going to come out with a book. Everybody's saying she was going to come out with a tell-all book about him. And then she got sick and she passed away.
Porter was just 47 years old.
Well, the autopsy, she died of natural causes. However, everything is alleged. There's a lot of banter and talk about, he might have been involved in this.
The autopsy says she died from pneumonia. But now some people are hoping her death will be reinvestigated. But none of that really stuck or changed the trajectory of his career. You could say he was Teflon Sean. In fact, in 2023, despite all of these allegations, he was given the key to New York City.
And I was like, wow, they gave Puffy the key to New York. And then I was doing some reading, and I was reading about the fall of angels, how angels fall. When he falls, it's going to be so hard that everything around him is going to fall into that hole with him.
And that is exactly what appears to be happening.
I have to agree. It does seem like that's exactly what's happening, that people are going down with Diddy. People's names are being called who haven't been spoken on in years. Okay, please pay attention. Everything's coming unhinged. All right. Christopher said corrupt mayor. Oh, yeah. So we have heard. Okay. So with that all being said, I don't think Diddy really has a leg to stand on. Okay. At the end of the day, I don't think he has a leg to stand on. As far as I'm concerned, I mean, they often bring up or create new laws to get people whom they really want to get. Okay, at the end of the day, if we're going to go by his logic, then Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, Harvey Weinstein, Epstein, none of them would have been convicted. Okay, so please make it all make sense. So with that all being said, let's talk about Neo. Because Neo's ex has been coming out here just saying all this crazy stuff about him, calling him Diddy Jr., talking about freak off, saying that he body slammed her and all sorts of things. Now, I don't know if this is all true or not, but I know she's definitely been saying it. And the thing that gets me is, why do people, specifically celebrities, who you would think want to keep their business private, but why do so many of them run to the blogs? Why do so many of them put their business on social media? Even if you're trying to embarrass the other party, you don't realize that at the same time you're embarrassing yourself. I just have a whole lot of questions, okay? This is all ridiculous. But let me just share my screen so you all can see what she posted. Likes up, everyone, please like and share. Thank you in advance. Okay, so here's what she says. Y'all sit here flip-flopping, speaking on ish y'all know nothing about. Y'all have no idea of what any truth is from any point of view. Ain't never heard a G-dang thing a peep out of me. Okay, hell, I never even came to this internet and said who my BD was to begin with. And I guess that's her baby daddy, okay, to begin with. So let's start there. Y'all swear I was that lady Karma, and now y'all swear this mine. So what the F y'all got? BF and BD problems? Okay, so I guess you said boyfriend and baby daddy problems. Okay, laughing my A off. Y'all ish just not on the internet. So y'all always think somebody mad or bitter and call people like Cat Williams crazy for years, and just to turn around and find out we be right. But this is the age of the truth. This is the age of the truth. I will sit back and let the truth unfold. He can let me look like the bad guy, but he knows my heart. Okay, so this is what she said about Neo, supposedly. Okay, and then here's the next thing she said. All this because I just want the best for the ones who need the love and affection the most. False narratives and empty promises. I'll be the villain if that means standing up for the only thing that matters. I don't feel bad about ish. I wasn't antagonizing, I was pressing. Okay, so she said she wasn't antagonizing him, she was pressing him. So let's go to the audio of what she was saying, because to me, this was all childish in high school, and I felt like if he was doing these things that she's accusing him of, coming to the internet isn't the way to handle it. And then she says, she's talking slick about people on the internet saying all this stuff, but you bring your business to the internet. She said she's not one to run to the internet, but then she runs to the internet. Okay, so I just find it all interesting. Please make it all make sense. Okay, likes up, everyone. Here we go.
Tell him about the freak off, Diddy Jr. Diddy Jr., tell him about the freak off. He calling the police, y'all. He calling, no, I don't give a, listen. No, you know what you did. You body slammed me on the floor. Come on, police. Tell him the real you. 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 And why we're here today. Tell him why we're here today. Shut up, boy. Refuse to remove me. Why? Because the commotion. How did the commotion start? What did we talk about? What did I ask of you?
All of that is irrelevant.
All of that is irrelevant.
Started throwing shit and getting loud and disturbing people.
Okay, so you calling the police like a y'all, guess what? Over what? Because he want hoes over the house while his kids is here. While you like to have hoes, drugs, and weed, alcohol, mushrooms, and...
Okay, I absolutely cannot. I don't know about y'all. What do you all have to say about this? My thing is, she sounds stupid. Okay, because if he was doing all of this stuff or is doing all of this stuff, did he just start doing it or has he been doing it? And if he's been doing it, why are you now complaining? Because you're mad. Why are you now trying to air him out? Because you're pressed. Why are you now trying to put all his business online? Because you're bitter. Yeah, that's what you are. Now, she wants to sit there and say it's not about being bitter, but of course it is. If he did all these things and you knew he was doing it, don't complain now. Yeah, she's a fool. Black women stand up. Don't complain now. You know, it's just like Jeannie Mai with Jeezy.
Jeannie might, now that her and Jeezy are going through all of this about the custody battle and all that stuff, then she comes out saying that he had the AKs laying out there, and so the daughter could get it, and he was just being unsafe with his weapons. Well, the point is, if this is all true, because she did produce screenshots of where it was laying here and there, but my question is, if you knew it was laying here and there, why didn't you say anything to address these issues prior to? Why are you waiting now till Jeezy goes and files for divorce, and now he's trying to get custody, partial custody of the child, and now you want to bring all this up? I mean, if you were so concerned, wouldn't you have said this in the beginning, whether you were happy with him at the time or not? I absolutely cannot. See, to me, this is nothing but scorned women who are mad and butthurt, been out of shape because the man's not wanting them anymore, or he's done something to tick them off, like lied or cheated, and now you want to enact revenge. But at the end of the day, if you were so concerned about any of these things, shouldn't you have said something prior? Why do you have to wait until you get angry to start saying these things and putting all the business out here? Okay? I don't have time for it, and I'm not here for it at the end of the day. It's all I'm saying, okay? And she's sitting there trying to act like Neo's a snitch because he called the police on her. Well, he should have called the police on her if she's acting a fool, if she's being disorderly, if she's trying to be antagonistic, because if he didn't call the police, she likely would have called him on him and then said some of the stuff that she was sitting there saying. Okay, and that's probably why she's saying it, because quite frankly, if he called the police, that would lead me to think that she was likely the aggressor. All right? So now she wants to sit there and play the victim. Like, please sit down somewhere, lady. Girl, get off the internet. We don't give a damn about y'all affair. We have more pressing concerns to discuss. Thank you. Okay? I mean, what's really going on? Okay, Jeezy played himself with my, says Israelite. I agree. I absolutely agree. But let's not forget that the dearly departed Kevin Samuels said that Jeannie Mai was high value. She was a high value woman. Yeah, well, we see how high she is now in value, okay? At the end of the day, now she's turned into a Karen. Really, she didn't turn into a Karen. She was already one, and now her Karen is just coming out, okay? That she's been suppressing for a while. Leon said, I would have called too. Exactly. Okay, anytime a man is having a conversation with a woman and it's turning to where she's making accusations, she's been antagonistic or possibly about to be aggressive, yeah, they should always call the police first. They should absolutely call the police first, because if you don't, I guarantee you she will. If she's sitting there saying all of this and doing all of that, what will she do next? Okay, what will she do next? And she's likely lying. She didn't sound very convincing to me. She sounded like somebody who's just saying stuff because now he's probably called the police on her. And also she's trying to embarrass him. That's what it sounds like. Hey, I wasn't there. I don't know. But that's just my assessment of the situation. Looks like she's just mad and just saying things to be vindictive. Okay, there's a lot of women that do these things. Me and y'all need to be more careful with who you deal with. Okay, please pay attention. All right, I'm not going to be on her side just because she's a female. You know how some women say, oh, believe all women? No, I'm sorry. Believe who? Yeah, women lie just like anybody else. So no, I'm not going to believe all women. I'll believe what the facts say and what I can see for myself and hear with my ears. That's what I'll do. Okay, and so anyway, I find it all egregious. Alexa, Terry Harper said, Alexa, play Gold Digger by Kanye. Roddy said Jeannie Mai's ex-husband said she was the devil. Okay, and he probably wasn't even lying, all right? Jesus should have listened. Okay, so anyway, with that all being said, Samantha said that part, okay? So now with that all being said, because y'all know it's all crazy. At the end of the day, Diddy's trying to get out of some of these charges. Here's the thing. Like I told you all, Diddy's been bartering for his freedom. He's got some stashed evidence somewhere, and he's definitely going to use it at the end of the day, okay? But after Diddy's indicted, the question is, how much of these charges are going to stick? How many of these charges is going to stick? I have a whole lot of questions. All I know is if they do stick, they need to take Lucian Grange, Clive Davis, and the rest of them down with them, okay? Because Diddy wasn't in this by himself. He learned it from some of the best that ever did, allegedly. Okay, so please pay attention. Now, with that all being said, let's talk about Pimp C. Okay, let's talk about Pimp C. Because, you know, people have long cast suspicions about Pimp C's demise. They said it was an OD, that he took illegal substances mixed with something and passed out or whatever. But then there was speculation that some people may have wanted to silence him because he was exposed to certain things about the industry. Okay, before a lot of people that are now speaking were. Not to mention, it has been said that he had an SEX video of he and Beyonce. Okay, and that someone or some people, specifically Jay-Z and Beyonce, and this is all alleged. Okay, this is for entertainment purposes only. I don't know if any of this is true, honey. Okay, so please don't say that I said it. But at the end of the day, the allegations are that there was a tape of Pimp C and Beyonce getting busy, and that Jay-Z and Beyonce didn't want that coming out. And so this is another person that speculation that people are rumoring, have rumored that Jay-Z and Beyonce had something to do with. Now, they've said the same thing about Kathy White and a few others like Big L. Okay, it pertains to Jay-Z. So please pay attention. So I'm going to go to a collage of videos so you all can be the judge for yourselves.
Pimp C spoke about the down low agenda in the music industry.
Everything between me and him, regardless of how we may deal with everybody else, I'm 100 with him. He 100 with me. That's the only way we gonna make it.
I'm gonna say this too, you niggas out there think this shit is cool, but it ain't cool. Me and this man ain't never been butt naked in no room together with no hoes, pulling no orgy type shit or doing none of that whole ass shit you niggas out there be doing, thinking you doing some fly shit. Nigga, if you in a room naked with some other niggas and some broad, them niggas looking at your ass. And if that shit is gay, and you need to get on some other shit, me and this man got nothing but respect for each other. We ain't never pulling no train, we ain't no motherfucking freaks. We some family men, we getting it paper. You know what I'm talking about? And I had to put that out there, blunt, because a lot of niggas doing a lot of fugazi shit out here, man. You know what I'm saying? These niggas, they flip-flopping, they pitching and they catching with these boys, and they doing all this. So, and if you gay, that's cool, but be gay and come on out and be that. Don't be in front of us and acting like a straight-up G, and then you get over here and you letting these boys bust up your back. But it gonna come to the light. And yeah, I want to put that out there, man. This man ain't never seen me naked. I ain't never seen him naked. We don't desire to do no shit like that. We ain't going out like that.
But it's a real famous rapper and it's a real famous R&B chick. Okay. Yeah. Pimp had a naked. He had a recording of them. I think he died with it, but he could have made millions of dollars. And some of the people that's higher up in rap, if they would have seen that tape, you know what I'm saying? You think that Kim Kardashian shit was something?
Yeah, this would have blew it out the world.
Man, this shit was this. I'm gonna use your imagination. The biggest R&B chick in the game. I ain't gonna say who.
And so Pimp goes in, they're like Destiny Child over. He's like, oh, I want to meet them. They tight. He goes in and he introduces himself, and I guess Beyonce was kind of taken aback that she was meeting Pimp C. Again, this was before Destiny's Child was a worldwide phenomenon. And so he comes back in the studio and we're recording and hanging out, and Matthew Knowles comes in and he asks Pimp, can I talk to you for a minute? And so they leave out for a couple of minutes and Pimp comes in and he's dying laughing. And we're like, what's wrong? He's like, yo, Matthew Knowles just told me don't fuck his daughter, man.
But that's how I feel. If you want to get mad at me for the way I feel, then God get mad at me. And a fight go with that. You feel me?
But Pimp C, why are you so mad? It just seemed like you real angry.
You know why I'm mad? Let me tell you why I'm mad. I'm mad because everybody on these records lying. Everybody lying. Everybody's this big D-boy. Everybody's these hardcore gangsters. Everybody gonna do this to each other when they see each other. And the truth be told, we too blessed and we having too much money in this rap game to be going to war with each other.
Right. Okay.
And the truth be told, don't nobody want to fight nobody in this rap game. Because 98% of these dudes is cowards.
You got any specific artists you referring to?
I'm not dissing nobody, man. I'm just telling you that if we don't clean it up, we're going to lose everything we fought to get, man. Don't you see that the game is fit to lead us out and go somewhere else if we don't straighten up?
Yeah, we see that. We know. I know what's going on.
If we don't clean out our own closet, who going to clean it for us?
All right.
Pimp C.
Right.
Who was like my little brother and who I saw probably 48 hours before he passed.
Wow.
And I was supposed to meet up with him the day I don't know when he passed, but that Saturday he came to my show. And Saturday we said, let's go to dinner tomorrow. And then Sunday we got on the phone and he was like, man, I'm busy. I'm like, damn, I'm busy. We couldn't meet up. And then Monday I didn't talk to him. And then Tuesday they found him. And
wow.
I'm like, so right off the rip, I'm like, what happened? Like, what happened? And all I get back is, well, he was in his room by himself and they found him. I'm like, was the door, did it have that thing on it? Like, was it the lock? Like, tell me something. Like, you know what I mean? And the most I could get was, I never got if the door was locked or not. I just had to break it down. Because if the door wasn't locked, that means somebody left out.
Right.
If the door was locked, that means he felt good. He locked it. He was in there.
Right.
It's a whole different level of what happened. A lot of shit goes out the window if I just know that part.
Right.
But then it's like, I heard some shit about he had his clothes on or something. I don't know. Like, I don't really know if all this is true, but I just heard parts like, I'm like, what happened to my guy?
Right.
And then they come out with the official. It was a mixture of some stuff, the prescription and something else or something that I don't really know. But with me, I never really heard something that would give that closure for me. I never really heard anything tangible or true, like what happened to my guy.
Right.
So
That's crazy.
I have this theory that's bigger than just Pimp C, and there's a lot of mysterious celebrities, a lot of mysterious celebrity deaths in hotel rooms.
Wow.
And all these celebrities die in these hotel rooms by themselves. And
What do you think happened then?
I don't know what happened to them, but I know that when you die, everything gets all valuable and shit. I don't, you get marketed in a different way when you're dead. So one of the things you got to look at as soon as a celebrity dies is, was it a homicide?
Right.
You know what I mean? So you got all these like mysterious like OD. It could be an OD or suicide or just found dead. It's just a lot of celebrities. I've mentioned this shit out loud quite a few times, but I don't think anybody ever went and really, there's nothing on the internet about celebrities that died alone in hotel rooms.
Crazy.
There's a long list.
Yeah.
Of famous ones, not so famous ones. Back in the day, it's been happening forever.
Mm-hmm.
Forever.
How did that affect you, just losing, close friends throughout these years?
Well, I'm telling you how it affected me. I never really got the fucking answers
Right.
on what the fuck happened. And
Right.
it bothers me because he was in LA. It bothers me because
Right.
I was supposed to meet up with him the day before. It bothers me because we had an amazing night just falling out. I did a show at the House of Blues, sold out. He pulled up to the show. He gets on stage. He literally played my hype man all night. Like, he
Right.
was ad-libbing and doing the hype man for me on stage during my show. I think that was the last time I ever did House of Blues. And it's just an amazing memory. And then I lost my guy. And it's like, to this day, I'm still like, I'm still looking for like, what the fuck happened?
Right.
Like, what the fuck happened? And I I know he's gonna bring that one up. That one really affected me. That's like, that always brings up some shitty ass feelings,
For sure.
Like Pimp C is it's a part.
Okay, so you all heard that. At the end of the day, definitely sounds like something shady was going on. And then pay attention. Pimp C came back in the room saying that Matthew Knowles asked him not to have relations with Beyonce. Okay, so clearly that's who they were alluding to. And yeah, like I said, there's been some speculation that Jay-Z didn't like the fact that Pimp C had that tape. Now, I can't substantiate this because I was not there. I'm just telling you what the word is and has been on the streets. But as far as Too Short talking about celebrities turning up dead in hotels by themselves, let's talk about it because there's a few that I can name right now. Okay, celebrities who tragically died in hotels. Well, let's start off with Whitney Houston, who accidentally drowned allegedly at the Beverly Hilton Hotel. All right, February the 11th of 2012. And then let's not forget about Janis Joplin, who supposedly OD'd at age 27 at the Landmark Hotel in Hollywood. Then Oscar Wilde lived out his final days in a Paris hotel, okay, where he was found deceased. Anthony Bourdain was found by his friend in a hotel room in France. James Gandolfini was found with his family when he had a heart attack in Rome. Okay, at Hotel Boscalo, etc. And then Anna Nicole Smith overdosed at the Hard Rock Hotel in Florida. John Belushi passed away in his favorite bungalow at the Chateau Marmont Hotel. Then you have Coco Chanel passed away at the Ritz in Paris. Y'all don't find this suspicious? Nikola Tesla died alone at age 86 in a New York hotel. Yeah, I pretty much think they got rid of him. David Carradine, let's not forget about him. He was found dead in the closet of his hotel room. Okay, the Swiss Hotel Park 9 Left Hotel in Thailand, June 3rd of 2009. And you know what they said he was in there doing? Pleasuring himself and had something around his neck. Okay, so I'm just saying, it's a whole lot of these people turning up deceased alone by themselves in hotel rooms, all right? And if I'm not mistaken, I believe Tommy Morrison turned up the same way. Okay? And so, yeah. Felicia said, what in the closet? OMG. Oh, yeah. He was in the closet, beloved. Pearl said, very suspicious, Queen. Okay? Okay. Ty's Kitchen said, Kate Spade. Absolutely. Okay? Absolutely. So, very strange circumstances. But, you know, I've always felt like Pimp C was taken out of here because of some of the things that he was exposing. Okay, he was telling a whole lot of truths before people were talking about certain things, especially some of these people that they like to call homo thugs in the music industry. Okay, a lot of that was going on. And let's not forget who the main one is. That's Diddy, the diddler. And many people have met their end being around Diddy. Now, I'm not saying Diddy had anything to do with it. I'm just saying that I find it interesting that so many people come to their demise who are connected and associated with Diddy in some way or another. Okay? Daryl LaField said Eddie Guerrero, the wrestler. Okay? Laverne said if walls could talk. Exactly. Okay, so anyway, with that all being said, I'm going to conclude this broadcast. The lead singer from NXS and Heath Ledger too, Queen. You mean Heath Ledger? I didn't know he was found in a hotel. Okay, that's very interesting. Terry Hartfield said now they're effing with Wendy. Mm-hmm. Like that DJ that was around, that be around Diddy, says Eric. Okay. Queen Sam said getting their backs blown out. Okay, this is all crazy. They meet their end. All right, Queen. Both ends. You all are terrible. Notorious Hebrew says, when you sell your soul to the devil for fame and fortune, there is a price that needs to be paid. They knew the job was dirty when they took it. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, beloved. So with that all being said, I'm going to conclude this broadcast. Everyone, please like and share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click the notification bell and click the word all so you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live. For those of you who follow the backup channel, I'm going live on there immediately following this. Starts in like 5 or 6 minutes, okay? We got to talk about this bus driver that got attacked. We got to talk about this janitor who paid a kid $5, like a 12-year-old kid $5 to do some inappropriate things with him, just also sick. And then Karen, the prosecutor, felt like she didn't need to stop for the police, okay? Because she's got privilege. And how dare you try to pull her over when it's inconvenient? So we're going to talk about all of it. With that all being said, I love you all to life. Each one teach one. That's how we grow and thrive. Do something productive, constructive, but never destructive. And always remember, beloveds, to keep the Most High first in your life.
Hit him with that gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen. Why you hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans? I got dreams like King Luther, shed blood like Kunta. You ain't helping my people, I ain't got nothing to say to ya. I want all the smoke like hookah. Talking reparations, America won't be great until they give us compensation. I'm like, I'm the hottest right now. See a bunch of lames out here trying to jock on my style. They be doing too much. I'm the queen, it's too easy. It's like they all at Popeyes, how they be talking so greasy. I just sit back and laugh while these haters get madder. So nefarious how they don't want my pockets with cheddar. I tell them they can do better. These snakes in the grass can leave a bite on your ass, cause y'all be trusting too fast. I got my foot on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threats. Running through every challenge like a relay, break no sweat. It's a cold game, so I got that blanket with me. Now that my people awaken, ain't no going to sleep. I do not play by my piece. This time I'm playing for keeps. You talking slick, but when I see you like them ends, we gon' meet. And I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen. Why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen. Why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got